So you want to record high quality video content with remote guests, but you don't know where to start. In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up your room and gear to make sure you look and sound the best you can, and how to help your remote guests get the best video and audio quality possible. I'll share the best platform for recording that remote video content online, and how to do your post-production and sharing clips to social media. Let's jump into it. Just to give you an idea, whenever I record remote video, I use a mirrorless Sony camera, that's the A7 IV, going into a Blackmagic ATEM Mini Pro switcher. That switcher acts as a webcam and can be used with platforms like Riverside to record online content. This way I can have multiple cameras and switch between them if I need, and my audio is typically a shotgun microphone or a high-end XLR microphone into an audio interface, also recognized by Riverside. If you'd like more info on the gear and building a full-on studio in your house, you should check out this video above or the link in the description. I'll talk about everything from high-end cameras, mics, audio interfaces, and more. But you don't need all that fancy equipment just to get good quality video for yourself. Step one is just choosing the right environment, and that can make a world of difference. Try to find a room that's not very echoey. Typically, large rooms with not much furniture or things on the walls can sound echoey, and you don't want that for your recording. So try to find a small to medium-sized room with lots of soft material. If you need to treat that room a little bit, you can even put up sound blankets. Those are pretty inexpensive. We'll put links in the video description. Put those up on stands, and that will help cut down on the echo in your room. To make sure you sound great, you can use an inexpensive USB microphone, and that will make a world of difference over the built-in mics on your computer or even headphones. This is the Audio-Technica ATR 2100X. It's an $80 microphone, connects directly via USB to your computer, and you can really make it sound incredible. I have a whole video showing you how to make inexpensive microphones sound professional. Check that out above or the link in the description. Then when it comes to video, you can use something that you already have, like your iPhone. You can use Continuity Camera to connect your camera to your computer wirelessly and use it as a webcam. No third-party software is required. We have a whole video on Continuity Camera. You can check it out above. Or if you'd like to invest in a good quality webcam, the Logitech StreamCam is about $150. It is pretty decent video quality and one of the best value webcams around. We'll put a link to that in the description as well. That's audio, video. The last thing you'll need is good lighting. If you don't have any lights to use in your home or wherever you're recording, try to sit facing a window. You can throw a sheet over it to diffuse the light. That will be a lot better than having a window behind you. You get that weird silhouette look. It'll also be much better than just having a ceiling fan top down on your head. This is that ceiling fan light look, and nobody looks good with this. You can also get inexpensive lights and soft boxes for under $100, and a couple of those can make a world of difference in your setup. So that's how to make yourself look and sound the best you can. What about your remote guests? If they have a USB microphone, encourage them to use that. You can even send them a kit just for recording. We have an entire video on recording kits for mobile devices and computers. Check that out above or in the video description. If they don't have a USB microphone, at least have them use a pair of wired headphones with one of those microphones built into the lanyard. That will sound a lot better than the microphone that might be on their laptop or desktop computer. So wired headphones with a built-in microphone, and that'll make a big difference. For video, if they're using their built-in webcam on a laptop or iPad, just have them elevate it up a little bit so it's at eye level. When you have that laptop or iPad sitting on a desk, you have that up angle. Not very pleasing. So just have them elevate that webcam and then they can look good. Alright, you've sent your guests the questions, you have the date scheduled when you're going to record. Now you have to choose a platform. How are you going to record this remote video content online? Well, you're going to use Riverside. When you use Riverside, you can create an online studio to record all your video content. Here I've logged into my Riverside account, and I'll jump into my Riverside studio. Here in the Riverside lobby, right before you enter the studio, you choose your camera, microphone, and speaker output. Make sure you choose the right audio device for your microphone and speaker output, whether you're using a USB microphone or audio interface, and do your best to wear wired headphones, both you and your guest. Riverside does have echo cancellation if someone is not using headphones, but for the best audio quality, wear those wired headphones. Choose whether or not you're wearing headphones, and then you can join the studio. Here in the Riverside studio, you'll see the guest link right here. You can copy that and send it to your remote guests. When they receive that link, they should open it either in Google Chrome or Microsoft Edge, and then they'll be right in the studio and you're ready to record. To make sure you get that highest quality video and audio, double check the settings here in the right-hand column. When you expand a participant's menu, you can see both their camera input and their microphone and speaker options. If your remote guest is using a USB microphone or an audio interface, make sure that that's selected under the microphone settings. Also, if they have a webcam connected, make sure that webcam is active by checking the camera input here. If you're on a Riverside business plan, you can actually prompt your remote guest to change their device, and all they have to do is approve it, and they'll know they're using the right mic and camera. Once you've checked the devices and you're ready to record with your remote guest, click the record button at the bottom. You'll get a countdown, and once it hits 0, your Riverside studio is now recording. Make sure that both you and your guests have the red dot recording in the right-hand sidebar, and you'll also see recording at the top. Now, an important aspect of getting that high-quality video and audio is local recordings. That's the great thing about Riverside. When you use Riverside, it's recording local video and audio files to each participant's device, and then uploading those files to your Riverside cloud so you can access it in your dashboard. You'll see a master percent uploaded here at the top, and then for every participant in the right column, you'll see the percentage uploaded. Riverside also uploads these files progressively as you record. This way, if your guests close the laptop prematurely or they leave or something crashes, you still have the recording up to the percentage uploaded. Once you've had your great interview, you can press the stop button at the bottom. You'll see it stop recording. All those files are being uploaded. Encourage your guests to wait around, just stick around for a few seconds as all those video and audio files finish uploading, and you'll see that upload finished in the top toolbar. Once you see that upload is complete, you can then view the recordings from this interview. Every time you record in your Riverside Online Studio, all the past recordings will be available to you. This way you can download those high quality video and audio files in the future. Here I'll go to a past recording and you see every participant, and you can download their high quality video and audio files. When you're ready to do post-production on your remote video content, you can actually export all the files to Adobe Premiere in one step. Click the export button here at the top, then choose Adobe Premiere Pro. Then you can select all the files that you would like to download. Uncompressed WAV audio files for the highest quality audio, and video files for each participant on the recording. Click Export Now, and you'll receive an email when that zip file is ready to download. Once you download and unzip that file, you'll see an XML file there. You can import that into Adobe Premiere, and then everything is laid out in the Adobe Premiere timeline ready for you to edit, including those uncompressed WAV files for the highest quality audio. Now, if you'd like to edit in a different editor like Final Cut, or just download all the files to send to an editor, you can download each individual participant by scrolling down, clicking High Quality, then you can choose Raw Video here, and you'll download the MP4 file, or raw audio for the uncompressed WAV. But a really convenient feature of Riverside is if you work with an editor and you just want to give them access to all of the files from this one recording, you can click the Share button here at the top, and that will copy a link to the clipboard. Send that link to your editor, and they can download all these files themselves. You don't have to download and upload to another service just so they have access. You can also edit that remote video content right here in Riverside using the Riverside editor. Click Edit and Create Clips here in the top right. You can choose full length 16:9 if you're uploading this to YouTube or using the full video. And here you can use our text-based editor to edit your video content just by deleting words and sentences. Here, if I select a sentence and then just hit delete, you'll see that that part of the recording has been removed. I can set new in points and out points. I can split sections and delete them. And I can edit my video content in the timeline here and referring to the transcription here above. I can even search for specific words to find the exact spot where I need to edit, and see where it was spoken, the timestamp, and who said it down here in the timeline. Also here in the Riverside editor, you can now add custom intro and outro clips. This way you can do it all right here in the Riverside editor without ever leaving. Once you've edited your content how you'd like, go up to Export here in the top right. You can export up to 4K video quality. You can normalize audio, which will try to get everyone's audio levels at the same volume, remove background noise, and click Export when you're ready, and you'll get an email when that file is ready to download. And that's how to record high quality video content remotely, from pre-production to the actual recording, and even post-production and editing. If you'd like to learn more about the Riverside editor or just using Riverside as a platform, check out this playlist above or in the video description. In that playlist, you can learn about all the great features of Riverside and how you can use it either for webinars, live events, or even conferences, all held remotely. And if you have any questions about recording online remote video content, leave a comment below this video. We see all of those, and I'd love to respond to you there personally. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you in the next video.